Welcome back. The seventh and final habit that keeps many people poor is procrastination. Have you ever said, "I'll start saving next month," or "I'll invest when I have more money"? You're not alone. Many people delay financial decisions because they want everything to be perfect before taking action. But here's the reality: perfect timing rarely exists. Every month you delay investing, saving, or paying off debt is another month of lost opportunity. Successful people don't always have perfect plans, they simply start. Small actions taken today are almost always better than perfect plans postponed until tomorrow. Think about it this way: time is one asset you can never recover. Every day you hesitate is a day your money isn't growing. Progress comes from action, not perfection. So instead of waiting for the ideal moment, commit to taking one small financial step today. Let's compare two people who earn exactly the same income. The first person spends nearly every paycheck upgrading their lifestyle. They buy the newest phone, finance expensive vehicles, dine out frequently, and prioritize instant gratification. The second person lives comfortably but intentionally. Instead of spending every extra dollar, they invest consistently, avoid unnecessary debt, and focus on building assets. Fast forward 5 years. The consumer has accumulated little wealth and may even carry significant debt. The investor has built savings, investments, and financial security through consistent habits. What's interesting is that neither person necessarily earned more money. The difference wasn't income. It was behavior. This example reminds us that wealth isn't determined by what you earn. It's determined by what you keep, what you invest, and how consistently you make smart financial decisions. Let's clear up a few common myths. The first myth is that wealthy people simply earn huge salaries. While high income certainly helps, many high earners struggle financially because their spending increases just as quickly as their income. Another myth is that wealth happens overnight. In reality, lasting wealth is usually the result of decades of disciplined saving, investing, and smart decision-making. Some people also believe they need a perfect investment or a lucky break. But successful investors know that consistency often beats brilliance. Making regular contributions over many years is usually more powerful than trying to predict the perfect investment. Finally, remember this important principle: income buys your lifestyle. Assets build your wealth. The goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to become financially secure. Money decisions are rarely just about numbers. They're often emotional. Many people shop because they're stressed, bored, lonely, or seeking happiness. Retail therapy creates a temporary feeling of satisfaction by releasing dopamine in the brain. Unfortunately, that feeling fades quickly, leaving behind smaller bank balances and sometimes larger credit card bills. Social pressure also plays a major role. People often spend money trying to impress others instead of improving their own financial future. Breaking these patterns begins with awareness. Before making an unplanned purchase, pause and ask yourself one simple question: am I buying this because I truly need it, or because I'm reacting emotionally? That small pause can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time. Learning delayed gratification is one of the greatest financial skills you can develop. Many people underestimate the power of small improvements. Saving just a little every week may not seem impressive today. Reading 15 minutes about investing each day may not feel life-changing. Preparing meals instead of eating out might only save a few dollars. But over months and years, these small actions compound. Think of financial success like rolling a snowball down a hill. At first, growth seems slow. Then the snowball gets larger. Eventually, momentum takes over. The same thing happens with money. Consistent habits create exponential results. That's why improving by just 1% every day can completely transform your financial future over time. Success isn't built through one big decision. It's built through thousands of small, smart choices. Now let's look at one of the most popular budgeting methods, the 50-30-20 rule. It's simple and practical. Around 50% of your income goes toward essential needs like housing, groceries, transportation, insurance, and utilities. 30% can be used for personal wants such as entertainment, dining out, hobbies, or vacations. The remaining 20% should be dedicated to your future. That includes savings, investing, and paying down debt. Of course, everyone's situation is different. You may need to adjust these percentages based on your income or financial goals. The important lesson is to intentionally assign every dollar a purpose. A budget isn't about restricting your freedom. It's about directing your money toward the life you truly want. One of the smartest financial decisions you can make is understanding the difference between paying off high-interest debt and investing. Imagine your credit card charges 20% annual interest. Meanwhile, the stock market may average around 8% over the long term. In that situation, paying off your credit card provides a guaranteed financial return that's often better than investing first. High-interest debt acts like a hole in your financial bucket. No matter how much money you pour in, it continues leaking out. Once you've eliminated expensive debt, your investments have a much better chance to grow. Build a strong financial foundation first. Then let investing accelerate your wealth. We've already discussed the dangers of relying on a single paycheck. Now let's explore how to diversify your income. There are generally three categories. First is active income, which comes from your job or business. Second is passive income, such as rental properties, royalties, dividends, or digital products. Third is portfolio income, which comes from investments that appreciate over time. The goal isn't to build every income stream overnight. Start with one additional source. Develop a valuable skill. Launch a side business. Create digital content. Invest consistently. Over time, multiple streams create financial resilience. If one source slows down, the others continue supporting your financial goals. That's how long-term stability is built. Let's simplify the journey into three clear phases. Phase 1 is creating an emergency fund. Even saving your first $1,000 creates a financial cushion against unexpected expenses. Phase 2 is eliminating high-interest debt. Every loan you pay off increases your monthly cash flow and reduces financial stress. Phase 3 is investing consistently. This is where compound growth begins working in your favor. Remember, financial freedom doesn't happen overnight. It's achieved one milestone at a time. Focus on completing each stage before rushing ahead. Small victories build confidence, and confidence builds momentum. Changing your financial life isn't just about removing bad habits. It's about replacing them with better ones. Instead of impulse buying, try waiting 24 hours before making non-essential purchases. Instead of leaving saving to chance, automate your investments so they're made before you have the opportunity to spend the money. Instead of relying on one source of income, invest in learning new skills that can increase your earning potential. And instead of spending hours scrolling through social media, dedicate a small portion of that time to improving your financial knowledge. Every positive habit you adopt strengthens your future. Every poor habit you eliminate creates more room for financial growth. Remember, transformation doesn't happen through one dramatic decision. It happens through consistent, intentional choices made every single day. In the final part of this presentation, Part 3 will create a practical 30-day improvement plan, review the key lessons from today's discussion, answer common financial questions, and finish with a motivational roadmap that can help you take action immediately.